What's up, YouTube friends? Today we're going to be putting these in a 2018 scatpack. Vanity light LEDs, and I went ahead and bought some more matte light LEDs to have the same color temperature in the back as I do in the front. And I'll put one of the ones in the back into the glove box. So in the car, flop it down. Seems pretty simple. I've looked at it before. You can see my phone here. And you're going to take your, I'm going to use this little screwdriver, or you can use this plastic pry tool if you would like. And right here, here, and then right here and here, you can actually see them of where the clips are. I'm going to go ahead and pop these clips out. All right, that's fairly simple. And the light, I'm going to take my plastic tool here, just pry back behind it. And I'm just going to leave it like that to cool down. Then go here to the other side and get it pried out. Woo! Same thing with this bulb. Get it pried out. Well, actually, let's leave that one pushed. Go ahead and take this one out. Get one of my LEDs here. Wow, what a difference between stock and this LED. Now this is their low power option for this from Diode Dynamics. It's just got one. I couldn't imagine having the one with two. I would just repeat this process on the passenger side. For comparison, here's the factory against the Diode Dynamic. Like I said, this is their lower model of bulb. That's the lowest brightness that they offer for these vanity mirrors. I couldn't imagine having the really bright ones, because these suckers are bright. Okay, I'm struggling with how I'm going to film this to show you. So what I did on the passenger side was angled the LED towards the center. You really can't. The camera's just not wanting to pick it up. But they're not facing straight ahead like these are. And these things are bright in your face. And like I said, these are the lowest level. I just wanted a whiter light, not necessarily a whole lot brighter, but this is the lowest level of brightness that they offer. So I'm gonna angle the bulbs in on the driver's side as well. It seemed to work out pretty good on the passenger side. But I do recommend that you do that when you put these in, and don't have them pointed straight ahead like these, because it is bright. Next thing, this glove box light. It's pitiful. To get this bad boy out of here, there's clips on both sides, so you can, well, kind of come out a little easier that time. There's clips. What I do is push one, get it pushed through, and then pop the other clip. And then right here you can see how this mechanism works. We'll just unplug it, take the bulb out, put the new bulb in. Well, the new bulb is in, and that is a whole lot better in the glove box. You can actually see what's going on in there. So that's these lights. Got these right here, Diode Dynamics. These right here, Diode Dynamics. Those right there, Diode Dynamics. We're ready to go in here. Let's see what it looks like in the darkness. In the darkness, let's see. Again, not the brightest option available, but almost. So the camera's really not doing it much justice. I mean, it doesn't appear like you can, but I mean, I can see all the way to the, well, I guess it kind of fixed itself a little bit. I can see all the way clearly to the back of the seats in the dark. And inside the car, I mean, it's lit up. It's lit up fairly well. I mean, I'm looking here through the phone and it doesn't seem like it's lit up as bright as what it looks, but it's lit up pretty bright. Not if the headlights and all went off. It's the camera's adjusting a whole lot better than what it was at first. At first, it didn't look like there were even any lights on inside the car. Well, here we go with the headlights back on again. So I opened up the front door. But y'all get the gist of what it is. Well, that was just a short one. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching my videos. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Check out some of my other videos. I appreciate each and every subscriber. Thanks a lot, guys.